So it's day 8 at Wimbledon, and we have some fun things to discuss in the royal box. The first is that we have King Frederik of Denmark making an appearance at the tournament. We do see usually a couple of foreign royals attending this event every year, although most notably it is King Felipe of Spain generally, because one of the biggest stars in tennis right now is a Spaniard. We also have tennis legend Roger Federer here, and he went to watch the games, and he did briefly wave hi to our next couple we are going to talk about, which is Michael and Carole Middleton. Also attended the tournament. The two usually attend at least once a year, maybe twice. They are the parents of the future queen, and not all the time do they get to sit there, but generally, usually they end up sitting in the royal box. We do also have Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, who was fresh off a visit to a memorial service at St. Paul's Cathedral for the victims of the 7/7 attack that happened in 2005. It has been 20 years since then, and so she was able to go to that event and then come over, switch blazers, and attend Wimbledon as well. And here is where things get a little fun, because we do have Carole Middleton greeting the Duchess of Gloucester, who is a cousin-in-law to Queen Elizabeth II. And so her husband, the Duke of Gloucester, was actually fairly high up in the line of succession when he was initially born. Obviously got bumped down as more royal children joined the ranks. But I just thought this was a very cool interaction to highlight. Because although the women probably don't have too much interaction, I do think obviously they know each other fairly well here. This is a very nice and kind greeting, more than I would expect for two who are in-laws to the royal family, you could say, and probably don't have too much interaction really. I think it really goes to show that the royal family is a family. Yes, they have some complex dynamics, but I love sort of the respect that Carole Middleton is showing here, and how the Duchess of Gloucester is as well, because they do have this connection, both being, you could say, for at least the Duchess and Catherine marrying into the royal fold, and perhaps they've leaned on the Duchess of Gloucester a little bit during Catherine's health struggles. I don't know, but I just thought this was very sweet. And something else to mention is that it looks like Sophie and King Frederik are having an interaction here. We don't know really what they're saying, or maybe she's speaking to the woman next to her. But I just wanted to point this out, because actually Sophie and Edward go to the most foreign royal events. They go to the big weddings, they go to the big birthday events, and all these sorts of things. And so Sophie has actually spent a lot more time with Frederik than probably Catherine and William. And I just want to say Harry and Meghan missed out not being part of this global royal set like they could have, because Harry and Meghan would have taken over the Sophie and Edward role. Let me know if you want more updates from the royal box. Thank you so much for watching.